Hi, in last video we have seen how we can add the reopen functionality and resolve task functionality. And if you remember, I told you after confirming the task resolved, I want to send some reward from uh, owner of that task to the person who has solved that particular task. So for that only, so in this video, I'm going to show you how we can add the one particular page which is we are going to use for add the coin balance to the particular user, and that option we will only show to the admin user only, because admin user only have a rights to give the coin to the other user. So that functionality we are going to develop in this particular video. So let's start. So go to the views.py file, and here we have to write the logic. Let me remove these things. I don't want this one. Yeah. So as I told you, I want to add the functionality to give the option to the super user, or we can say admin user, to add the coin balance for users. So let's see how we can do. So first of all, I need one model. So come here. So I have to create. So I need one model. For example, I want account details model, and in that I want account balance detail, like balance detail and the user name. So what we can do, simply copy this one and paste here, and let me rename this one. For example, this one account detail, account model. Then here also account model. Then I want two field, one user like account holder name, and second balance. So let me take here for example account holder. Okay, and this account holder is nothing but the user. So what we can do, we can create one-to-one relationship with the user model. Okay, because anyhow this account holder is nothing but the user only. So let me remove these things. Yeah, then one-to-one field, control S. Then second field I want this one, account balance. Let me remove this one. I don't want this one. Account balance. And let me remove this one. Yeah. So I have two fields in account model, which is account holder and account balance, where account holder is nothing but having one-to-one relationship with the user model, and this is our ordinary field. So control S. So the next things, we have to register this model in the admin.py file. Keep in mind, whenever you are going to create any model, you have to register that model in the admins.py file. So come here, and first of all you have to import that particular model. So simply you can give the name here, then come here, simply copy this one and paste here, and let me modify it as per my requirement. So this is nothing but the account. Simply copy this one, account admin. Then here also let me modify the name account admin. Then here also account, and simply copy this one and paste here. And here you have to give the name of the fields which you have in this particular model. So if you come here in the model, we have a two fields, account holder. So simply copy this one and come here and paste here. Then second field we have a account balance. So simply copy this one and paste here. And let me remove this one. Yeah, and I hope you are aware of these things, because each and every model have a by default primary key which is ID. So control S. So we are done with the model and we have did the registration of the model. So the next things, as I told you, I want to give the option to the super user to uh, give the coin balance. It means we required one of form where we can take the inputs from the admin. So let's see. Let's see how we can do. But as we know, to take any input from the user, we required the form. So what we can do, go to the forms.py file. First of all, let me control S to save this one. Then go to forms.py file, and here we have to create one form to take that two fields like account holder name and the account balance detail. So what you can do, you can, let me copy this one. This is very similar to my requirement. So not similar, like having less fields. So because of that only. So user profile form. So let me rename it. For example, account form, or you can say account detail form. Okay. Then here also let me modify this one. So let me copy, paste here. It's showing very big. So let me do shorter account form. Yeah. Then as I told you, I have a two fields, which is a account holder and this one. So simply copy this one and come to the forms.py file and paste here. The second one we have this one, account balance. So simply come and paste here. Okay. And let me remove this one. Then the same name we have to paste here also. Let me remove this one. I'm not explaining in detail because we have already did these things for many forms. Then come here. Then here we have to give the name of the our model. So what is the name of the our model? If you come in the models.py file, this is account is nothing but the name of our model. Simply copy this one and come here and paste here. Let me remove unwanted space. Yeah. So I have two fields, account holder and okay, two time I have pasted account holder, one second. Account balance. Come here. Let me correct this one and here also. Okay. But here we need to do little bit changes. For example, account field, account balance. It's a integer field, not a char field. So integer field, and the label should be account balance only. So paste here, whatever you want, you can give the label here, not a problem. Yeah. Then here, account holder. Here also we need to do a little bit more changes, but time being I am showing only these things only, because you will not get clear idea if I do all the changes in one time. So don't be worried, we will do one by one. Okay. Control S. So we have created a form and form name is account form. We have created the model name is the account model, and we have created the not created, we have registered the our model in the admin.py file. And one more thing, here in the forms.py file we are using this account model, so we have to import this model. So this is the model section, so simply paste here. Okay. Now the second last things, we have to create the view. Okay. And then come here. Then as we know, we have one form, we have to validate that form and we have to save that form. So either you can write from scratch or you can refer the existing code only. So what you can do, if you remember, we have one form for a task creation. So you can simply copy that one and you can modify that one. Simply copy this entire code and come here, because in task creation page also we are taking the input from the user only. So because of that only I am not taking that one. So here, for example, account function. Then here also account Then if the request.user is authenticated, okay, correct, I need this line. If the request.method is the post, okay, then form equals to task detail form. So here we need to specify the whatever forms we have created for this account. And one more thing, the model name and the function name should not be same, because if you remember in the previously we one of the video we have did this mistake. So little bit changes you need to do here. So for example, account details, keep in mind name should be different, otherwise you will get error. So account detail is the my function name. Then if the request.user is authenticated, then I want to run this logic. Then again I'm checking the request.method in the post. If it is a post, then I want to run this logic, and here I have to give the form name which is I have created for this account. So if you remember in the forms.py file we have created one form which is account form. So simply copy this one and come here and paste here. Then in the form, it means what? So in the request.post means this request.post is nothing but the data I have, and I'm storing this data here in the form variable, and I'm checking if the form dot is underscore valid, then only I want to perform the particular action. So let me remove these things. I don't want these things. And if the form is valid, simply I want to save that particular form. Okay. And after saving that form, I want to display the message like coin added or reward, what we can say, like coin added successfully. Okay. Then after that, redirect to the base page. Then again here, if the request is not a post, it means you are simply going to that particular page. At that time, I want to return the blank form. So simply copy this one and paste here. See, this one returning the form with the data means because of that only we have written the request.post, and this one blank because we have not written any data. So when the user goes first time to the page, then this else condition will work because it's a get request. But the after that user going to enter the data and going to be click on the submit, it means it is a post. So when it is a post, then these things will happen. Okay. Then again here also we have to create one page. So for example, I'm creating one page, account.html. Simply copy this one and Control S, and we have to create one template or HTML file. Simply click, then new file, then paste. Yeah. Okay. So we have one account.html page. So this is the page which is we are going to refer to ask the user to enter the data, and we can say here we are going to be render our form. So what you can do, you can copy any existing code, simply copy this one and then paste here, and let me modify it as per my requirement. So this is not a login page. So here we can change the header, for example, add, or we can add coin. Okay. Then remaining thing as it is, I want CRF token, I want, then form I want, then yeah, I don't want this URL. So let me remove this URL. Then I don't want login option, I want submit option. Submit. Either you can give submit or you can give like add coin or submit kind of things. You can do Control S. So this is our account.html page, and this is the variable form which is we have written here. If we have written something else here, so same thing we have to write here also. Okay. So don't be confused for that. So come here, then our view is also ready. So the next things we have to create this one URL. So go to the urls.py file and simply copy this one and paste here. Let me modify this one as per my requirement. So what we can do, account let me remove this one. I only want to give account. Then simply copy this one and the same name I want for this URL also. And here we not required any primary key. So let me remove this one. Okay. Then we have to give the view name. So what is the view? So for that we have a function, this particular account details. So simply copy this one and go to the urls.py file and paste here, Control S. So the last one, we have to add the add coin option in the navbar. So for that, go to the inside the templates navbar.html page, and here I want to add that option. So what we can do, simply copy this one and paste here, and we have to modify this one. For example, I want add coin. Okay, and Control S, and here we have to give the URL name, which is we have for this add coin. So if you go to the urls.py file, see account is the name. So come here, copy this one, then go to the navbar.html and paste here. Okay, Control S. Then as I told you every time, if we are doing any changes in the models.py file, then we have to run that two magical command, python manage.py make migration and python manage.py migrate. So let's do that one first. Come here, Control C, then first command python manage.py make migration. Here you can see the model account created. Then the second command is the python manage.py migrate. Then we have to run the server. Kalpana Galvia. Okay, the server is running. Then come here, let me refresh this one. So right now I'm on the login page. And 1 second, first let me log out. So after logout, we have a login and register option. Then I can log in with the any user. For example, I'm logging with the admin user. And this admin user is nothing but the super user. And if you don't know what is the super user, so super user like have all the access, and this super user or admin user we have created with the help of the command python manage.py create super user. If you remember, in one of the video I have shown you how we can create. So even if you don't know, don't worry, I will tell you in the video future. So first of all, let me log in. So let me log in. See, after login, I'm getting that particular option, add coin. Okay, and after clicking on add coin, here I'm getting one error like account form is not defined. Okay, we have did one very silly mistake. You can see in the views.py file, line number 249, we are getting this error. So go to the Visual Studio Code and then go to the VS Code, the line number 249. So this is the line 249. We are using this one and we are getting the error. Why we are getting the error? This is the form name, and this form we have in the forms.py file. So anything if we are using from another file, then we have to first import that things. So you can search, yeah, see this is the forms thing. So simply come here, comma, we have to import that particular thing. So again, come here, let me refresh. Yeah, so we have a two option, account holder and account balance. Okay, so from here we can give the account holder detail, and from here we can give the balance, and we can click on the submit. But I don't want to allow the user to give the account holder name manually. I want to give the drop down, because there is a might be chance they can enter the user name which is not in our database or in not our system. So because of that only, I want to give the option for the drop down where I can see all the list of the user holder, account holder. And for that, what we can do, go to the VS Code, then go to this one forms.py file, and here we have to write the logic for the drop down. So simply let me remove these things. Okay, and what we have to write, simply type query set. You can take any variable, not a problem. Query set, then user dot object dot all. This user is nothing but the model which having the user related details. Okay, Control S, then come here in the browser. Let me refresh. 1 second, we are getting error. Come down, query set, and here we need to change this one. Here in place of the care field, we want model choice field. Okay, then Control S, then let me do hard refresh. Control C, then let me run this command also. If something is there, then it will. Okay, then run server. Then come here, let me refresh this one. Add coin. Yeah, now it's coming, but this is not coming in the proper format. Account holder, then account balance. Okay, come here, go to the VS Code, go to this one, what we can say, account.html form dot as a p, Control S, then come here, let me refresh. Yeah, okay, then here see the name of the users, it's showing whatever we have, admin, Dugu, Durgesh, Rama. So these are the list of the users what we have. I want to show you the admin page. 1 second. Come here, let me go to this, see accounts, it's created here. Right now we don't have any record, and here also the things is showing. And if you see here, we have users like admin, Dugu, Durgesh, Rama. These are the users we have. Okay, and here showing the green tick, it means these are the super users, or we can say staff user. So these 4 users we have, and if you come here you can see here it's showing 4 user. Okay, and right now we don't have any record. So what we can do, come here, login. 1 second, let me log in with the admin user, and let me password. Okay, come here, see for admin user, which is nothing but the super user, it's showing add coin. When I'm going to click on the add coin, I'm getting the list of the users. For example, for Durgesh, I want to add the coin. For example, I want 100 coin. Okay, then click on submit. Coin added successfully. If I go in the admin page, and if you see here, now that particular record is showing here. Okay, but again there is a one more twist. This admin is nothing but the super user. You can see here, this admin is nothing but the super user, and this Dugu is nothing but the super user. So I want to show that add coin option only for the super user, not for the other user. So right now, if you come here, let me log in. 1 second, first of all, let me log out. And for example, I'm going to log in with the Durgesh. See, Durgesh is not the admin user or not the super user. It is an ordinary user. There is, and for example, let me log in with this user, which is ordinary user. And see, for this one also, I'm getting the add coin option. So this is not a good thing. I want to show the add coin option only to the admin user, or we can say super user. So how we can restrict that thing? So for that, go to the VS Code, then go to the neobar.html page, and here we have to write the condition. So what we can do, see right now what logic we have. If the request.user is authenticated, it means if the user is logged in. So what I want to show, I want to show the home, my card, create task, these things, and add coin. And if the user is not logged in, so I want to show the login. See, else I want to show the login and register. But there is a one more condition we have to add. If the user is authenticated and user is the super user, at that time I want to show that that add coin option also. But if the user is authenticated only, but it is not a super user, then I don't want to show that add coin functionality. So what we can do here, only we can write if the request.user is authenticated, and what I want, request dot user dot is super user. Super user. See, if the request.user is authenticated and the request.user is the super user, then I want to show this add coin button. Okay. So here we have to add one more else condition. First of all, let me save this one. Okay. So if the request.user is authenticated and if the request.user is the super user, I want to show this entire option. But we have to add one more else elif condition. So what we can do here only, we can simply copy from the task info, no need to write from scratch. So simply what we can do, see here we have already written elif condition. So simply copy this one and come to the neobar.html page and paste here. And let me modify this one as per my requirement. So what we want, in the request.user, this condition, request.user is authenticated. If it is only authenticated but not a super user, at that time what I want, let me paste these things here. Okay. So if the request is the authenticated, user is the authenticated, then simply copy this entire option, whatever we have, copy this entire thing. Yeah, copy this one and come here, paste here, and let me remove that particular option which is add coin, because it will user, because if the user is not super user, so no need to show this one. Okay, Control S. Then come here, let me refresh this thing. See, Durgesh is the ordinary user, so add coin button is not showing here. Let me log out here. Let me log in with the super user. So admin is the super user. Let me log in with this one. See, add coin option it's showing, and if I want, I can add. Let me add for the Rama. For example, Rama also. For example, Rama I'm giving 1001. Submit. Coin added successfully. Let me log out and let me log in with the ordinary user. For example, Durgesh is the ordinary user, and let me log in with this particular user. Then come here, see that add coin button is not showing. So this is what exactly I want. And if you go to the base page, sorry, admin page, let me log in with the admin user. 1 second. Come here, you can see for Rama also it's showing here. Okay. So in this video, we have seen how we can add the page for the add coin balance, and that option is only going to show for the admin user. So in next video, we will see how we can perform the transaction. So thank you so much for watching this video, and please like and subscribe my channel. Bye.